How you doing? Right, we're going to show you how to set up Google Drive on your computer and how to install the desktop tool, which is quite good. Now, I've been playing around doing this for the last 45 minutes, getting quite frustrated. So hopefully this is going to be seamless for you to follow as well. But I'm going to show you some of the obstacles that you may face. So first thing you want to do is go into the admin area of Google. So admin.google.com. And this will get you into something you are now getting more familiar with. On the right hand side you will see that you have Google Drive here. Now just so you know, you can move these around and sort them around if you choose to. When you click on this, this will take you to the cloud version of your Google Drive, and you can see in here on the right hand side I've created a folder called Danny to Heck, and I've uploaded an image and a couple of movie files. These are the first two takes of me doing this, and they're quite large, so I just simply drag them from my desktop onto the web browser and they uploaded to my cloud storage, which is a great way of making sure you never lose any files. All right, so what we want to do on the cog on the right hand side, you'll see get Google Drive for desktop. Now if you're on a PC, things may be slightly different, but you want to download this to your desktop and that will go away and download. Now the first thing, if you are on a Mac, you will need to do is open up your system preferences, go into your security, and you'll see that the firewall down here, it says allow apps to be downloaded from, and you'll go open anyway, and that will basically get you the install file, and that means that you can now go through the install process. It's not rocket science in this one, kids. You just install it, follow the prompt. The password it's asking you for is not your Google password, it is the password to access your computer. Install the software. And while it's installing the software, it will actually also install Google Sheets and Google Slides and also Google Docs. And you'll find that when people are sharing files with you from one Google to another, that everything's quite compatible. A lot of school teachers and educational people will use Google Drive. So it's a really handy tool to have. It's well worth the $9 or whatever it is now when you're watching this per month. So we're going to remove the install file to the rubbish bin, and we've basically got it set. There is one other thing you want to do in the security settings. You want to go back to privacy, and you want to go through, I'm misleading you, I'm going to go down to accessibility. No, I've lost myself here. Let's see if I can find where I want to show you. It's very important, obviously. What do I want to do? I want to give it access. So it must be under security, firewall, fault, general. Ah, my goodness, privacy. There it is. Sorry about that. All right, so in here, you will need to go to accessibility, and down the bottom, click unlock changes. I use a fingerprint to do mine, and you'll see that Google Drive won't be ticked. You want to make sure it is ticked, and then you may need to restart your computer. I had to. Right, now on the top of the screen, if you're on a Mac, you'll see a little icon that comes up, and it tells you whether you are logged in or not. And I'm going to quit mine so that I didn't have that a second ago. So now when I click on the icon, so I'm sorry, this is a bit hopeless, but I'm not going to record this again. So you're going to see in here that you now have 3 different apps installed on your for your desktop, and then we've got Google Drive. So when I click on that, it will ask me to log in to my Google account so I can connect the app to the right one. Now nothing popped up, and I've been sitting here for ages thinking what's going on. So if I go up to the top of the screen, there's a little wee icon, and now it asks you to log in. And a minute ago it did actually ask me to log in, and now it's not. I don't like this. I think it's a heap of shit, to be honest, but you can't say that on a film, can you? Google Drive, it's got all the settings in there, mirror files, whatever you want to do. I'm not really going to go into that, but you get the idea. Now let's see what happens. It's going to, oh, this is actually quite good actually. So you can actually change the place that it synchronizes the files on your local computer. And I'm going to have a wee look at that while we're doing this. And you can see that it's got a little eject button here, because when I'm logged in, it appears, and when I unlog it, it disappears. I personally like Dropbox a lot better. I've got my drives and shared files. This is where I'm going to put any files that I want to store that's going to be in the cloud. Let me show you some of the functionality before I get too deep in this. What I was trying to accomplish earlier on was to show you that in my drive, I've got a Danny DeHeck folder, and I've got a couple of movie files and an image I chucked in there. When I'm on the web, I can see those same files, and you can see what I'm doing, which is really cool. What I don't like about Google Drive is that if I eject it, I have no longer got access to those files on my local computer. With Dropbox, I've just got everything. I've got years and years of content, which is all stored on my Dropbox. I don't have to log in, log out all the time. I only pay $99 a year US, and I get to have all my files on my local computer and cloud backed up at the same time. Google Drive is trying to do the same, but as you can see, because I've ejected it, it's no longer accessible on my Mac. Now, if you're using a PC, I did install one the other day and it was a lot easier. So to get that back, I need to go back up to the icon at the top of the screen. I need to sign in. I need to go away to a web browser. I need to click in here, and I need to sign in, and success. I go back to my Google Drive, and you can see that I now have access to it. If I go back to my local computer, it's popped up again, and here are my files. Personally, I think it's a dog. I wouldn't be using it myself, but it is handy if you're not used to storing stuff on the cloud to have a little bit of space. You've got 30 gigabytes of data. As your business grows, as you grow, you can expand and pay more for storage. Personally, it's not my choice, but if you're just starting out, by all means, take full use of the free, or that you are paying $9 a month or whatever it was at the time I recorded this, Google Drive, and hopefully that was helpful. So I will show you in the next video how to actually install it on your phone, how easy it is, and how your data can be in all places, all devices, all times. So thanks for watching.